Hey friend, this is Anil, and in this video we will learn how we can populate the data using the list view in Xamarin Form. So here you can see I have already created example over here for you. So here you can see this is the image URL and this is the first row and this is the second row and this is the row span. Okay, so this is the basically list view. So how we can populate this data in list view? So in this video, I will only let you know how we can populate static data in list view. But in my next video, I will let you know how we can populate the data using the SQL Server via ASP.NET Web API. Okay, so page list view data, I will provide a name. Cool. So here I will define a list view, and in the list view, I have to provide a item source. So here in binding, I will create a object. I will define a ilist. If you don't know what is the ilist, so here I need to provide a class. So here I will define a class name public string name, and in name I'll get and set the value. Okay, cool. Name, location, and this is the URL. Okay, so the same class I will provide over here. Okay, now so as per the example, as per the screen, you can see we have to take three things. First is the name, so this is the name, and this is the location, means this is the location, uh, Africa and Asia, and this is the URL, means this is the URL of the image. So three parameters, we are taking the three properties in the class. Okay, now this list we have to convert in generic collection list. So here in monkeys equals to new list, and we will pass the class name. Okay, and in the class we have to add some data to populate in list view. So here new keys. Cool. So here you can see location, name, and URL. So I already have few data, so I will add this data here, and I will copy this data. So you can see instead of image URL, we have to define as a image URL, and this is the second. Okay, so let's take this again and paste over here. Cool. So we have four rows. Okay, four items we have, and here I will type winding context. Winding context equals to this. Okay, and this object I will pass over here. Okay, and here has uneven rows equals to true, means what we are doing over here means this means the content should be fit in the rows. Okay, in this list now, as per the example, here you can see we have to define few things like item template. Okay, so list view dot template, and inside the list view template we have to define the data template, and inside the data template we have defined to view cell, and inside the cell we will define how we are populating the data. So we are populating the data in the grid view. So here I will do padding of 10. Okay, and inside the grid, in my previous example I already told you how what is the grid, and what is the grid definition, and row definitions and column definitions. Okay, so here I will define the row definitions. Okay, and here I will define grid dot column definitions. Okay, so here you can see we have two rows and two columns. Okay, so this is our first row and this is our second row. So here we have to define two column. So here column definition 1 and column definition 2. Cool. Now here first we have to take the image, and in the image source equals to binding, and what we are doing to what we want to bind, we are binding the image URL. Okay, and in this we have to define the grid dot row span. So row span equals to 2, because you can see this image URL is coming in two rows. Okay, here you can see the first row and this is the second row. So this will be the grid dot row span equals to 2, and now we will define a label, and inside the label we will define grid dot column. So grid dot column will be 1, because column start from 0, 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, and grid dot row equals to 1, because this is the 0 row and 0 column, and this is the 0 row and 1 column. Okay, so 0 row, sorry, this will be the 0 row and column equals to 1. Again we have to define a label, and in this label we will define grid dot column. So column will be, again column will be 1 and the grid will be also 1. Okay, so in this text equals to binding, and what we are binding in this, we are binding name. Okay, so we are binding name here, and next one we are binding the location. Text equals to binding, and we are binding the location. Okay, fine. So here this is our name, and in this name font attribute we want as a bold. Okay, now if I will run it, then I have to define this page as a main page. So list view data. Okay, now I will run it. So once I will run it, here you will see 4 rows, means 4 items basically. So here you can see 4 item as expected. Okay, we want 4 item, so the 4 items are here as per expected. Now how it's coming in center, so that thing we have to uh, define grid row and height. So here in the row definition I will define, because we have to define height for row, so this will be auto, and the second row height will be proportional. Okay, and in the same column we have to define the width will be auto, and here will be the width as a proportional. Cool. Now here you can see the output. This is the name and this is the location, this is the name and this is the location, name and location, name and location. So this is our expected data. We want populate this data using web API. If suppose that we have data in SQL Server and we want populate this data using the web API in Xamarin Form tutorial. So the thing I will let you know in my next video. So if you like my video, then please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching my video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.